The Standard newspaper had an incredible splash today, and I remember even covering it on the show. Their splash is use and dump, and it's actually giving details of how the president allegedly has a hold on the legislature. And on top of the cover of the of the Standard newspaper, there's screenshots of conversation, WhatsApp groups of what they talk about, and in the plotations, whenever they're plotting to oust someone or to have the bill voted in the interest of the executive. It's interesting because as well there's a screenshot of plus where it highlights things about former DP and how they gathered him, and allegedly they were paid to actually vote him out. And as you can see right over here, on the top cover of the Standard newspaper, it's really interesting. But then it comes against a backdrop of the president alleging there's massive corruption in the legislature, in parliament, and bribery allegations, and members of parliament are now infuriated and enraged. They'll be like, if you know this and this one and this person, this character, why can't you arrest them? So I don't know, is it a smoking gun, or is it a cosmetic allegation to try paint a picture, panoramic picture that the president is now standing on business, or could be something else. But the thing is, there's governors that I believe Kimani Omatangi, there's a case that was open by EACC. He's still being investigated for embezzlement, I think in billions, yeah. So there's so many cases, and Oginde has been very vocal. We've seen even the voice of the church saying this massive corruption should be slashed down. Arrest them, charge them, those because it now looks like it was some sort of like a marriage that was in unison and everything was going on well, and now the wife or the husband is no longer wants this marriage anymore and is now speaking and talking about the toxicity of the wahalas that was going down in that marriage. So I don't know, what do you think, what do you make of this? Do you believe it could be a true situation on ground? Because these screenshots, I don't want to read any of them, but they're telling a story. That's a huge question mark.